What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share some data points on one of the hottest credit unions right now. Now, this has been buzzing all over MyFICO forums, so I just wanted to share some of this information with you. So for those who don't know what MyFICO forums is, it's pretty much a message board where people are able to share different data points on credit card applications, credit approvals. So if you're looking for data points, you could definitely check out MyFICO forums. You do have to dig a little bit because a lot of the information is buried within some of these different forms. So I wanted to just bring this to your attention. So as you guys can see, people are on this BCU train, right? So as you can see, someone said they were able to get BCU cash rewards and PLOC, which is a personal line of credit, $55,000. And we'll dive into all of these different data points individually. Here's another one, BCU approval. Keep going down, BCU. So people are getting approved for BCU. And as you can see, I mean, these data points are recent, right? This is, June 28th, which was yesterday. So a lot of people able to get some approvals with BCU. I think we have enough, but there's probably more, right? You see all these people getting approved for BCU, all these different approvals right here. So for those who aren't familiar with BCU, I believe they're based in the Midwest. So like Wisconsin or Illinois. In terms of like their membership eligibility, there's a couple different ways that you can get in: employment, community charter, family, and then they have what's called, if you're a subscriber of the Life Money U Financial Wellbeing Program. So these are pretty much the different ways that you're able to get into BCU. So before we dive into all of the credit products, let's go over some of the data points, right? So I wanted to share this with you guys. So this individual was able to get approved for fairly generous limit. So she said underwriting had approved me for $30,000 on the Visa card, and if I would like to continue with that amount, she firmly said underwriting has approved $30,000. Pretty much this individual was able to get approved for a $30,000 cash rewards Visa card, as well as a $25,000 PLOC, which is a personal line of credit, one TransUnion hard pull for both approvals. So that's a really important data point. So yeah, it's a little blurry, but yeah, they were approved for $25,000, and this looks like June 15th, 2023. And then it looks like they were also able to get approved for a line of credit as well. Again, they were able to get two products, a personal line of credit and a credit card, $30,000 and $25,000. All right, so let's look at some other data points. This was another person who I guess was able to get approved for a $5,000 credit card. This morning, an email came in. However, they asked me for proof of membership eligibility and how I heard of BCU. I gave them the great story on how I heard of and snipped a copy of the Life Money U, which was my way in. They do have branches in my state, so that helps as well, I believe. But should we worry? Are they being flooded with new accounts and apps? Now, this is something that happens a lot. When people get word of these credit unions giving out the bag, everyone rushes in all at the same time. So there does seem to be a way for you to be able to join if you don't fit the other eligibility. Now, let's just recap this real quick. So again, right over here, this is probably how most people are going to be able to get in. So Life Money U. So real quick, let's just Google this to see what this is all about. So okay, Life Money U. Okay, so Life Money U is a financial freedom. Discover financial freedom. Subscribe today. Okay, so pretty much, I guess you could subscribe here. And once you subscribe, basically, you'll be able to join BCU. So Life Money U, bought to you by BCU. Subscribe, access free financial coaching, a monthly newsletter, and more. Okay, so that's pretty much how people are able to get into BCU. So let's look at some other data points. This is a different individual, BCU cash rewards and PLOC, $50,000 approved. Now, let me see if they actually share what their data points are. Okay, so pretty much they had a 800s across the board, right? And again, from the data points so far, it seems like BCU is going to be pulling from TransUnion. So that's just something to keep in mind. So a couple highlights I want to say. Okay, so a TransUnion hard pull and you can get multiple products using the same inquiry within the 30-day period. This individual BCU approval 35K. Again, this was this month. So basically it said, this is interested. I've been jumping in on other people's threads and giving data points about possibly not being eligible and getting all that cleared up with other stuff such as POI. Another twist asked for 25K and was approved based on criteria of driver's license, SSN, POI, one pay stub. So it does look like they are requiring POI. Uploaded and then got an instant before uploading the documentation. Well, that's pretty interesting. So it says, great news. Your recent application for BCU credit card has been approved for $25,000. And then it says, finally got through underwriting. They bumped it up to 35K without me asking. Is that weird? Got this email and my person emailed me to say they approved me for more than as. Not sure what is up with that. So keep it real with your income. And if you can prove it as they are checking it now. Okay, so this individual was able to get approved for $35,000, 0% APR for 12 months, and then I guess 16.4% APR after fact. So that's pretty generous in terms of a credit line. Let's see what else. This is okay. I think we already went over this one. BCU approved before a low limit. Okay, so you got approved for 5,000, which is very low. TransUnion score of 810, utilization, new accounts. Okay, so this person got approved for a lower limit, but again, it's not all about credit score. You know, who knows what the credit profile looks like. So this is another data point right here. So this individual was approved for 15,000. So let's just go over this. So approved after joining. So this is the what we just went over, the Life Money U financial coaching program. So pretty much after joining that, threw in $50 in savings. Pool TransUnion needed 0% APR for a major purchase plus 200 cash back after 1,000. So let's say it took 5 days, called in, and final approval at 15,000. Seconds later, email arrived with confirmation. Based on their footer right here, looks like they have a TransUnion of about a 782, and we're going to assume that's FICO because this is my FICO. Okay, so pretty good data points there. All right, so from what it sounds like, people were just really double dipping on the personal lines of credit as well as the credit cards. They have rates as low as 8.24% up to 36 months, and then 9.24% on up to 60 months. I guess you could choose from a personal loan or a line of credit, and they have very fast approvals, no prepayment penalties, and you can get a additional 0.05% APR reduction with rewards rates. All right, so they have a cash rewards where you can earn 1.5% cash back, and then you also get $200 cash bonus after you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days. Then they have the travel rewards, 2x points on all purchases, a 35,000 point bonus after spending 1,500 in the first 90 days. Then they have a low rate card, no rewards, and then it looks like a secure credit card where you could put down as little as $150. All right, so overall, BCU seems to be one of the best funding plays out right now. So there is a way that you can join. We just went over that. So pretty much anyone can join. And then once you get in, it looks like they will be pulling your TransUnion when you apply for a credit product, and you can use that hard inquiry for 30 days. So you can get a line of credit as well as a credit card. So from a lot of the data points, it looks like people are getting approved for pretty decent limits, 25, 30,000, 20,000, 15,000. So it seems like they're fairly generous. So I did just want to share this data point with you for anyone who's interested in checking out BCU. I'll drop the link in the description of the video. And if there's anyone out here who has some firsthand data points, definitely let us know in the comment section down below. Until next time, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.